We've got Ness versus Cloud. Traditionally a matchup that is Cloud favored. You know, those big swords tend to give Ness trouble, but he's got much bigger disjoints now. And much less exploitable recovery with the air dodge as an added boon. So we'll see how this plays out. Cheek's already starting with what I expect to see a lot more of, these anti-air cross slashes. Any matchup where he's able to add those to the table is going to be looking nice for him.
If there was ever a Cheek's climb hazard, that was it. But right now, man, like you said, Cheek's has got certain options he's got to rely on right now. Awestin is pulling out some new stuff.
There we go.
He parried it. That's actually, I haven't seen a lot of people do that. And now I question why not. Oh my
I mean, you got to practice that timing. And you're not always going to, it's rhythm heaven, so you should be able to get it every time you practice, you know?
Yeah.
Catches the roll on.
Oh my god, yeah, Awestin short hopping a little bit too much near there, and Cheeks saw the image of the hitbox colliding with the hurtbox, but talk about a big hitbox. That back air will make you hurt.
Awestin, big range on that forward air, but he wasn't able to get anything off of it. That magnet was nice, but great climb hazard to escape the drag down fair situation. He knows it's a mix-up after that fair.
Yeah, got to decide what you're going to go for, and Cheeks had the presence of mind to mash out of that with that up B, and then no mashing right there. Intelligently placed back air, but now he's going all the way into the fire, and he is out of here.
And that, it looks like Cheeks might have to work on his counterplay against the fire. There we go, jumping out with that SDI up. But normally you don't see them stuck long enough to get hit by that bat.
No, that is definitely, you got hit all the way in the middle of that PK fire.
Unless his jump got, you know, taken somewhere through the PK fire.
Yeah, of course. Great match out there by Cheeks, and Awestin missing the parry.
Releasing early, trying to get that parry. Would have been big damage, but instead, you know, instead it was worth the risk at that moment. Up smash catches him, air dodging on.
He can't challenge that PK Thunder with that part of the climb hazard, which means that Cheeks just had to be aware of the mix-up and fell victim anyways, but not falling victim with the stock just yet.
Oof. And of course, you know, that situation all started because, like most drag down moves in this kind of percents, the higher the percent climbs, the more guaranteed you're going to have that follow-up.
Oh my gosh, he outranges the bat with that cross slash. Air dodging back to the ledge. He's got to be, I mean, like a single hit from Awestin pretty much anywhere doesn't. And that would do it on many other stages than middle of Pokemon Stadium 2. Awestin just needed to find that one hit and got it. And there were a couple of times where he found that one hit in really interesting situations. I think that the first one, there was a point, I think it was in the first stock, that Cheeks was jabbing Awestin's shield. And in the middle of jab 2 and jab 3, I noticed that Awestin was shield shuffling closer in towards Cheeks, and that he then jumped out and nared before jab 3 came out.
Dang.
And I was like, this guy's, like I said, Awestin finds hits where there shouldn't be one.
That's impressive. Dude's so good.
Yeah. The small bits of movement. It's just
constantly see him edge out matchups where you would think it's clear. You know, swords have it over the Psychic Boy. But Awestin so well makes it look like the sword characters have something to worry about. Whew, but Cheek's covering these platforms so nice. He's coming in with some aggression in this game, reminding everyone. Ooh, catches the air dodge away. Double fires.
Yeah. I mean, you were saying, I mean, so far, Cheeks doing a great job of covering these platforms, and that's really the centerpiece of the reasoning for this counter pick is the positioning of these platforms here on Kalos are giving him so many more options, not only to recover, but also making it a little bit harder for Awestin to get around because Cheeks is able to cover so many options with the big sword.
Cheeks catching Awestin out of the air so much in the air airs this game.
Oh my gosh.
The jutes.
That was a what is that movement ice. Just dashing right in front of Awestin's shield and daring him to do something, and comes right down with a 42?
And climbing, but that magnet back air is going to set up an edge guard. He tried to dunk. Get up attack, beats that yo-yo.
You're trying to hit the Vince Carters out here, but Awestin looking more like the Dikembe Mutombo with the no, no, no. All he's got to do is find that grab, but Cheeks not letting him in.
Cheeks is constantly dashing back just outside of Awestin's ranges.
That's the impressive thing, is being able to keep your movement going while simultaneously not falling into Austin's threat zone because it's so deceptively big. Austin gets so much horizontal movement out of that side magnet and then gets the forward air after it, and Cheeks just does not care right now.
There we go, down tilt, catches Austin's immediate get up. There, Austin's still stuck in the air.
Yeah, every time he's up there, man, Cheeks has been making big improvements on that punish game, and my gosh.
Wow, able to mash out of that grab so quickly, trading with it like a jab.
Well maneuvered around that PK Thunder as well. That is not an invincible option right there. Like you said, man, Cheeks is right outside of these side magnet double jump cancel ranges.
That roll through was nice, was able to get the grab and back throw, but Austin sitting at a huge deficit.
My gosh, and Cheeks just continues to make that deficit grow. It's up to Austin to make something crazy happen if he wants to bring this back. But if Cheeks just continues to play this perfect range that he's been at so far, I don't see any way that Austin brings this back game two. You simplify the way that you deal with those threat zones by having this flat stage, and Cheeks all of a sudden doesn't need to worry about getting punished. He just needs to make his own big punishes himself.
Okay. Wow, PK Fire getting activated.
Extensions.
That's crazy.
Speaking of that PK Fire, man, Austin's trying to use those to make those extensions.
Catching the double jump with that dash attack. Austin stuck on this platform. Cheeks gives him space, though. Back throw is going to set him up at the ledge.
Oh, that looked like it could have been a situation for a PK Fire, but Austin burning so many of his resources just trying to get away from Cheeks, and then couldn't decide if he wanted to drift in or not. And that put him in just the right neutral situation that Cheeks could cover whatever he wanted.
Doing a really good job of catching those landings with that up air. Of course, might not kill nearly as early as it did in Smash 4, but eventually it'll get the job done, and it still covers that space just as well as ever.
He's got the juggles, man. Once you get in the air against a cloud, it's hard to get down because he's got that movement to cover you, especially since Ness is so floaty.
There we go. Going to Smashville now for this last game, a little bit more up close and personal than that big space of Kalos. Cheeks, you know, he likes his space. Plays a lot of defensive, you know. He likes a lot of dash backs.
Yeah. So taking that away from him, I mean, again, we've talked about how big the threat zone is from Austin.
Oh,
Cheeks. Well,
that's
about what he was expecting to get, honestly. Just the momentum is in Austin's favor.
Top 10, what the hell just happened off stage moments.
Top 10 Cirque du Soleil, man. But now, two-stock game. We're on that Smash 4 life at this moment. And, you know, given the history of these guys in Smash 4 and in Ultimate, could go any way. But I wanted to go back what you were saying about the stage's size and the way that Cheeks has been playing around that threat zone of Austin. Kalos gave him so much room to run around and set up outside of Austin's giant dash zone that is essentially set up by that side magnet. And here, that side magnet double jump cancel zone covers about half the stage. I was about to say more than half the stage. It doesn't really seem feasible. It's probably closer to half, but gets a lot of movement, man. And it's on Cheeks to get that fine-tuning on his side. Oh my gosh.
Eventually, the grab connects from somebody, but still living.
That is insane.
Up smash catches him on that get up.
Get up attack. Get up attack, please. It is invincible until your hitbox comes out. Austin shielding that whole thing, not going for anything fancy. Just wants his damage. Now he may be going for something fancy.
Able to react. Oh my goodness.
There we go. Get up attack. Challenge that yo-yo with your hitbox, with your invincibility, and that time catching Austin out of the shield. Love that.
Down tilt catches the air dodge. Austin's able to drift back to the ledge. Woo. Cheeks has him off stage.
Great recovery there from Austin, not trying to utilize that air dodge again because he got blown up
for it.
Yes.
He read it, but Cheeks maybe saw that and reacted a little bit late.
Still worked out for him.
Or just had blessed by the gods timing.
That was some great timing right there to get out of that up air situation. That could have been a big setup into death from Awestin. And once again, finding a lot of mileage
Back
out of this
cross
get-up
up.
attack. Back throw might not just do it yet because Cheeks has that DI, but he's got to burn the limit to get back. Now he doesn't have it.
Back throw set him off stage. This could be it.
Saw how wide Cheeks' eyes got when he got that grab. He was like, okay, I'm still alive. He's got a chance to do this. Awestin, no jump.
Down tilt catches the air dodge. Okay, but he's back.
That almost kite blocked him. Awestin is taking a second to get a breather after that.
The reaction? Either that or just a hard read on the timing. He fell out and that's it! That's not...
That's the way the game ends.
Man, that's crazy. That's not how you want to see it end.
No, nobody... We've had a couple of sets like that now. Intense until the last game, and then all of a sudden just